What's up, you guys? Wait for it. And if my eye makeup's messed up, you'll understand in a second. Boo. Do my eyes look super black? Dilated? That's because they are. Today I had, let me turn down the radio. I had an ophthalmology appointment here at my local Kaiser. I don't remember if I mentioned this in my last video, my PRK follow-up. I haven't even updated my most recent one, but I had my 6-month checkup appointment a month ago. And in my appointment, I mentioned that I had some little flurries. And what I mean by flurries, they're like almost like little flashes of lights in my peripheral vision. And when I brought that up to the eye doctor, me thinking it was something as a result from my PRK surgery, she mentioned that that's not something that they would consider something normal. And so normal was more like the halos around lights at night, which I don't really deal with that issue, but that's a potential outcome, and it's normal. Not normal, but normal. Like they tell you, be prepared, this could happen if you do LASIK or PRK. And so with my situation, she said that she would recommend that I reach out to my normal eye doctor, just so that they could run all the necessary tests. So 2 weeks ago, I went to my eye doctor. They didn't have to dilate me because they used a different machine, which is nice because then I didn't have to be in this situation that I'm in right now. And she said it looked like a slight a potential tear, and what their concern is that your eye can actually separate from the retina, which could lead to fluid in your eyes, eventually impacting your vision. So what my LASIK eye doctor mentioned, she said we only dealt with your cornea, nothing behind the eye, which is where the retina is located. So that's why she suggested that I should go to my actual eye doctor, which I did. And so the eye doctor noticed it looked like a slight, what could be a tear in the back of my left eye. And so she recommended I actually reach out to an ophthalmologist. So I did. They scheduled me, they got me in today. So it's been 2 weeks since I went to my normal eye doctor. And since I'm off every other Monday, I figured it would just be more beneficial, so not have to worry about taking off time from work. So I came in, and the first thing they did was, we're gonna test the pressure of your eye. So they put some like drops, and then next thing you know, she's like, oh, and we're gonna dilate you next. I'm like, oh, wonderful. No preparation whatsoever. But fortunately, since I can see now and I don't have to wear contacts, I'm able to just drive home. So she put them in, and of course, the second she did that, it like stung a little bit, and then they have to wait like 10 or 15 minutes, and then the eye doctor came in, the ophthalmologist. And so they came in, and she checked all around my eyes. She made me look up to the top corner, left, bottom left, down to my right, and then the same thing with this eye. And she says everything looks good. She did mention that my eye is very thin in the back, and she said that's normal, especially with people like myself that had bad vision. So it's nothing like out of the norm to hear that, but she said just to keep up on my annual checkups. And then also, unless I'm in like contact sports, like if I was a football player or a boxer or something like that, she said she's not too concerned, just because I'm not receiving impact. If I was receiving impact in those type, like in that case, in like sports and such, that would be a bigger concern, because that could cause the pressure to separate your eyeball, and then that results in, it could be an issue. What my eye doctor had explained is that had there been an issue, everything looks good. Did I say that already? If I didn't, she did say everything was, yes, she did. I did say that. But I did ask, had it been a situation where there was a tear or there was detachment, fortunately, I was told that it's a simple procedure. I don't know how simple, but it's a procedure where they would go in, and I believe it's all done through laser. And so it's not something that they can't fix. It's just something you'd want to figure out and bring to their attention ASAP if it were to happen. So I'm feeling good. I'm thankful, because I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nerve-wracked. I mean, this is your vision, you don't want to mess with that. especially after you spent all these thousands of dollars to be told, oh, now you have this other issue. So I'm happy about that. And I'll just have to keep an eye on it. So this is just my telling you what happened. Of course, do not take this as medical advice. If you are concerned in any which way, please contact your medical provider and get that, information directly. But I'm very happy that I am so far so good. But with that said, I'm now going to turn this off. I decided a video just because I wanted to give myself a few minutes. When I walked out in that sun, you guys, it was bright. I mean, obviously. But I normally get, even with sunglasses, they normally give you the little rollie. It's like a little piece of plastic that you put like tint to double tint yourself. But they didn't. She was just like, do you have sunglasses? I said yes. And then she was like, okay. I'm like, then I walk out and it's like super bright. Obviously, it's like noon right now. It's literally 12:01, so it's at the peak of the sunlight right now. So, but I'm just gonna drive safely, and I live pretty close, so I should be a-okay. But thanks so much for watching. If you do have any questions regarding my PRK surgery, please make sure to comment them down below. If you have any questions in general about what happened here today, of course, just go ahead and mention that. I thank you so much for watching and following me on this journey. And would I recommend PRK? I would definitely say yes. I may have looked like a hot mess those first few days, but it was all worth it. And again, PRK is only for a few. For those of you that were lucky enough to get normal LASIK and you're done in a few hours, even better. So I'm happy for you. But yeah, I'll try to come on. I may, do like a 1 year later type of situation, but I don't want to make it too long, and I don't want to drag this whole situation out too long. But I just really wanted to capture this because, again, PRK is not something I had even heard of until I was told that I was going to have to get that. And so I wanted to put it out there for those that were curious. So thanks again so much for watching, and bye. See you on the next one.